In 2006, YouTube was a disaster waiting to happen. It was bleeding money, Hollywood was preparing lawsuits, and the entire platform was built on copyrighted content. Most investors thought it wouldn't survive. Then Google offered $1.65 billion for a company that wasn't even profitable. It was one of the riskiest tech acquisitions in history, and it changed the internet forever. To understand the gamble, you have to understand the chaos. YouTube launched in 2005. Within a year, it was exploding. Millions of users, millions of uploads, zero control. The problem? People weren't uploading home videos. They were uploading TV shows, music videos, clips from movies, and media companies were furious. At any moment, YouTube could have been buried under copyright lawsuits. The platform was growing fast, but legally, it was a ticking time bomb. Google knew the risks. YouTube had no sustainable revenue model, massive bandwidth costs, legal exposure, no guarantee of advertiser trust. And yet, it also had something more powerful: attention. By 2006, YouTube was serving over 100 million video views per day. It wasn't just a website, it was becoming the default place for video online. Google saw something others didn't. Video wasn't a feature, it was the future of the internet. In October 2006, Google made its move. It offered $1.65 billion in stock to acquire YouTube. At the time, this sounded insane. Remember, YouTube was barely a year old. It wasn't profitable, and lawsuits were looming. Critics called it reckless. Some said Google had overpaid for hype, but Google wasn't buying revenue. It was buying dominance. If video became central to the internet, owning YouTube meant owning the future. Immediately after the acquisition, Google did something crucial. Instead of shutting down copyrighted content aggressively, they negotiated. They built Content ID, a system that allowed media companies to track and monetize their content instead of removing it. This was the turning point. Instead of fighting Hollywood, YouTube partnered with it. What could have destroyed the platform became its moat. Suddenly, creators could earn money. Studios could monetize uploads. Advertisers felt safer. The chaos turned into infrastructure, and YouTube went from risky startup to an untouchable ecosystem. Over the next decade, YouTube became more than a video site. It became the world's second largest search engine, a cultural engine, a political force, an economic ecosystem. Creators built careers, brands built empires, entire industries formed around it. Today, YouTube generates tens of billions in annual revenue. That $1.65 billion overpayment looks microscopic in hindsight. Google didn't just buy a platform, it bought time. It bought dominance before anyone else understood what video would become. The brilliance of this deal wasn't the money, it was the timing. If Google had waited, another tech giant could have bought it. Lawsuits could have crushed it. Bandwidth costs could have sunk it. Instead, Google moved early. They absorbed the risk, solved the legal problem, built the monetization system, and locked in network effects before competitors could react. Today, every new video platform has to compete with billions of users, massive creator libraries, deep integration with Google's ecosystem. That's not just scale. That's insulation. That's why YouTube isn't just big, it's untouchable. The lesson? Empires aren't built by safe decisions. They're built by calculated gambles at the right moment. In 2006, $1.65 billion looked reckless. Today, it looks inevitable. That's the difference between reacting to the future and owning it.